What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the FallenRedZeo. I'm back with more NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, and this time we have from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 2 Secret of the Ooze movie, we have the Super Shredder. So we have the normal one and the Shadow Master as it's labeled here. So these are going to be awesome, and of course they're the exact same figures, so we're not going to look at like all the movements on both of them because they are exactly the same. It's just the Shadow Master is a recolor one. So we have the box here for like the original, so it has like the poster or whatever there for Secret of the Ooze, which of course is my favorite turtle movie. They have a picture of the side of what it's going to look like there of the Super Shredder, of course Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, and there's another picture of it there on the back, so two different pictures, one facing off with the turtles and him with the ooze there. And we can go ahead and pop this open here, so there's a picture of him there, and then the actual figure itself, which looks awesome, and it comes with a bunch of different accessories of hands, the ooze, spear, and everything, so it just looks awesome there. It just looks like Shredder that's been on steroids and become this giant guy, so it'll be awesome to look at that. And then we have the Shadow Master, which again looks exactly the same, it's just in a much darker color. I thought it was going to be like pretty much just all black and then have like gray armor, but actually like this one is actually like a really dark metallic purple, so it's kind of like the metallic they're doing with like that new Shredder for the cartoons where they've made him a metallic. But then his armor as well has also got like this blue tint to it, like a metallic blue, which I also like that a lot as well. Comes with the exact same weapons and everything, and of course same sort of pictures, everything going on there, but just looks awesome. The box is nice and shiny, so it has this nice metallic paint into it, so that looks awesome. So I'm excited to check these out. Like I said, they are the exact same figures, so it's not going to be much to look at because it's just two of the exact same figures, just different colors, but I'm still excited to see what this looks like. And I'll grab the other Shredder we have, and I'll show it compared to the other Shredder we have. So I'm excited just to check this out. So let me go ahead and get them open, and we'll check them out together. So here we've got the Super Shredder out, and this looks pretty awesome. So he's a big figure, and I tried to get our other Shredder, but I can't find him for some reason. I don't know what we did with him, but this is a big hulking figure. He's very tall compared to like every other figure. He's just a huge, humongous guy, but he looks pretty awesome. So he looks basically like Shredder. So he has the purple outfit on and has all the silver armor with the spikes. So he's got the silver shoulder pads, the gauntlets on his arms, and the shin pads there down on his legs. And then he has the helmet on, which I get, it's this new style helmet from the second movie where he actually has like these serrated spikes, some more like saw blades up on his helmet. Of course, the chainmail hanging down to the back as usual. And then he has the face guard, but since this is the Super Shredder, he has a really weird face. So his face is like all tweaked, and then he's got the big bug eyes there, which look kind of crazy on this figure. I think that's like the worst part about it is those eyes. But other than that, he still looks awesome. So it's just a big hulking figure that looks amazing and has all these nice sharp spikes. But thankfully on NECA figures, they're pretty weak, so they can just bend and get out of the way and stuff. On other figures, they kind of spike you. And then on the back, he does have his cape as well with this awesome design. I love the detail they have into it with the silver on the black there, and then just the way it's in the line reminds me a lot from the movie and stuff, so that is pretty awesome. So for the figure's movements, his head there can twist side to side, and he can look down and up just a little tiny bit. Some of his helmet's in the way, so you can't really get too much movement. But at his shoulders, we can get the shoulders to come up to 90 degrees. It's got to kind of force them there, but it can come up to 90 degrees, and of course rotate within there, but we got the big shoulder pad up in the way. We get the double elbow joints with the weird elbows, so we have the bend up here and the bend down there, so we can get the double bends going in there, and it can bend up pretty far, so that's pretty good. And then there is rotation around in there as well at the actual like bicep piece, and then right at the forearm gauntlet. And then we get the wrist that can twist around and flex back and forth. So we do have multiple movements in his abs, so right under his chest we have some movements there, so he can rock back and forth and twist side to side, so good there. And then some twisting right down at his waist as well with some rocking, so a little bit of rock, and then twist a little side to side as well. So he's got some pretty decent movements. He does seem a little bit cockeyed there, so like his abs seems a little bit over if I try to straighten up, but then moves his upper part, so he's a little bit crooked, it seems like, in his midsection, unfortunately. Then at his hips, so his legs can come up a little bit. Again, with the NECA, it's hard to get him, especially with the little underwear piece, but you can get it close to 90 degrees there and out to the side pretty far. You can halfway do the splits, and there's a little bit of a thigh twist up in there as well. Then we got a double knee joint there that's very similar to the upper arm, but it can bend up pretty far there, and there is a little bit of a rotation in the upper knee joint. And then we got his foot that can flex back and forth and can twist side to side. So overall, he doesn't have bad movements at all. There's no real issues or anything with this figure. I think he looks pretty awesome, and it's going to be a good figure to put on the shelf with the rest of the movie Turtles, so that looks awesome. Then he comes with a bunch of accessories. Since this is Shredder that comes in contact with the mutagen, when it gets spilled on him, he turns into this giant Super Shredder. So with that, we get the canister of TGRI, by the canister of the ooze there from the movie, so that's awesome. So it's like the ooze gets spilled all over him, turning him into the Super Shredder. We get some hands to go along with him, so it looks like he has two fist hands already. We have two grip hands, we have two open hands, and then we have a wider grip hand probably to hold that canister of ooze. And then he doesn't have it in the movie, but this figure comes with this spear as well, so we got this spear with like the half moon blades and then the wavy point coming out to the top there, so that's pretty awesome, and it has a little spear point there at the bottom. So this is awesome that we can take and put these into his hands. Well, I tried to switch his hands out, but I could only get one out, so I'll have to probably heat up up and get the other hand out. So it's unfortunate I can't switch his hand out now to be able to use it, but that still looks awesome there holding the spear. I think that's pretty cool. I wanted to put the canister of Ooze in his other hand, but he still looks awesome that way. And then of course we also have the Shadow Master version. So you can see they are the exact same figure. So everything's going to be exactly the same, all the same movements and stuff. You can just see the color differences. So as I said, I thought because this was based off like an old, like I think it was a mail-in figure, you could get this version back with the old classic Playmates turtles, and it was pretty much just all black. Well, this time they did it like in a really dark purple, so I thought it'd be black, but it's like a dark metallic purple. As you can see those hints of purple in there. And then the armor pieces have like more of a metallic blue into them, so they have a little bit of a blue tint compared to the other one. So I like those armor patterns. I wish that we could like switch them out or something, because I think it'd look better on the others. But otherwise, it's just the exact same figure and just looks awesome. Comes with all the exact same accessories, but it's just awesome to have the two different versions there, so you can pick which one you want. I'd almost say the Shadow Master looks probably better for the movie, because when we see him, it's in like the docks area and he's under the docks, so it's real dark, so you don't really see his outfit too much. So having him in the much darker color would probably look better. But I just love purple so much, so I think I like the original much better. So again, there's not much to look at in that, because they are the exact same figure, so I don't need to do all the movements on the Shadow one, but they are completely the exact same figure, just different colors. So that's going to be it for the review, since I can't find the other figures to go along with this to be able to show like size comparisons. But let me know your opinions of the Super Shredder down in the comments. Have you picked this up for yourself, or are you on the lookout, or are you going to pick one or the other? Let me know which one you prefer. But I hope you enjoyed my review. Leave a thumbs up for me if you did, and hit that subscribe button to see more. But I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.